Hello. This is part 5 of this series. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to say sorry for the original version of part 4 being removed. But hopefully the edited version doesn't. And holy hell. Thank you guys for over 100 subscribers in like 2 days. You guys are amazing. Now on to the warnings. My content is almost never censored, that goes for curse words, mentions of the sideways tango, etc. This part has number 18 plus scenes or mentions of it due to it being an angst. So without further ado, let the story begin. Welcome. This is part 5, so if you haven't read 1 through 4 please do. Warning. Angst. Trigger warning. Death. Don't mind the every large time skip that's about to happen. Let's go. After their marriage they lived happily together for many years. They loved each other, despite small arguments that would pop up here and there. In the end, they stuck together through it all. SakuAtsu remained looking the same as Atsumu began to grow older. His blonde locks now faded and growing gray streaks. Even as he aged, SakuAtsu's love for him still grew every day. And Atsumu was the same. Who knew that their love was soon coming to an end? Atsumu laid there, his once bright eyes are now dull with little to no life in them. SakuAtsu sat next to him, holding his husband's hand tightly, not wanting to let go. He knew his husband was dying and he couldn't do anything about it. The blonde slowly turned his head to the black-haired boy's face that he knew too well. Omi. Atsumu spoke in a soft whisper, not having the strength to speak in a normal tone. SakuAtsu looked at him with glossy eyes. The blonde let out a small chuckle and squeezed the hand that was holding onto him for dear life. Don't cry, Omi. I'll be okay. No. I can't lose you. Please. Atsumu weakly lifted his hand to caress the other's cheek. Slowly tears began to fall from his husband's eyes. Omi. I know I don't have much time left, but promise me. Achu, you can't leave me. The blonde smiled sadly at his crying husband. I wish I could stay, but I can't. He moved slowly, placing a few soft kisses to SakuAtsu's cheek before laying back down. Looking SakuAtsu in the eyes, he spoke. I'm sorry, Omi. A single tear falls from Atsumu's face. Don't worry, you'll love again, Omi. Promise me you will. Atsumu's grip tightened slightly. Even though I don't like the thought. I want you to be happy. More tears prickled SakuAtsu's eyes as he hears his husband speak his last words. I love you, but this is where we part ways. Goodbye, Omi. The blonde's grip loosened on his husband's hand as his eyes fluttered closed, drawing his last breath. Atsumu woke up in a pure white emptiness that looked endless. Huh? Where am I? He looks around only to find nothing. I was just in the palace with Omi and I died. Atsumu smiled sadly to himself before he heard his name being called. Atsumu. He quickly turned around to a voice he hasn't heard in decades. Samu? The blonde was tackled in a hug by his twin brother. How are you here? Osamu looked at him with a soft smile. I died a few years back. Oh. A disease. Oh. What about you? Old age probably. Hearing this shocked Osamu. You weren't killed by the Vampire King? God no. He wouldn't dare to hurt me. What do you mean? My own husband wouldn't hurt me. Husband? Yeah. I got married to him. Did he force you? No. I was the one who suggested that me and him get married for real. Really? Of course. I love him. Huh, you really do, huh? Yeah. I've loved him more over 2 decades, what's gonna stop me from loving him in the afterlife? Osamu let out a sigh. I guess you're right, but it's time to go. Atsumu smiled and nodded. Okay. SakuAtsu stood outside as it began to rain, staring at his late husband's grave. It's already been years since he passed, but the man is still grieving. He knelt down, placing new flowers in front of the gravestone. I miss you, my love. Please be safe wherever you are. His fingers slowly traced out the name carved in the stone. I love you. I will always love only you. He stood up, dusting himself off before walking away. May we meet again, in this life or the next. Now stood alone was a single headstone reading. Atsumu SakuAtsu. 1852 to 1899. A beloved brother and husband. Is it really the end this time?